Hi, chat. How's it going? How are we all tonight? Wah, wah, wah. It is time to get spoopy. Maybe. I'm still just doing work, but this isn't a spooky stream. I'm still just doing work. But I've got a hat. Got a hat. It's very dumb. It's very dumb. Yay! We've prepared for spookiness. That's fantastic. Thank you, Diglett. I'm very silly. Yes, I've done this joke before. When we did the birthday stream, I did a shitty PNG birthday hat. I don't care. And look, the box has got a hat. Ooh, inbound.
Hello?
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hello.
Woo!
This is an experiment to see if you can hear this.
I mean, I can hear it, so yes, hello, I am alive.
Hello, hello. Okay, hold up, one sec.
Enjoy Spoopy Tunes, chat.
Oh shit, are we live?
Yes, I didn't say I'm live. You said to start!
I said, no, I want it known. I said, I'll be a second, I'm hooking myself into the machine. That is not the same thing. But it doesn't actually matter. I was just hooking myself into the machine.
Yeah.
You know, normal Halloween things.
I'm already mad at the Fall Guys collab. This is intended. This is functioning as intended.
What are you saying, chat? I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. Hello, everybody. Blue, you've done me a disservice by putting up my...
I'm turning it on. It was on by default.
You've done me a disrespect.
I'm literally sorting it.
But yeah, I will say, chat, everyone get yourselves a bestie whose response to the phrase, I am hooking myself into the machine, is to send you the thumbs up emoji.
In me! There we go. We've got
hello, everyone.
Halloween tunes.
Oh, I need to put my Halloween tunes on. The reason why I said, can you hear that, is because I don't know if you guys will hear like a weird static.
Nope.
Great. Well, hello everyone.
Not to call out another one of my friends, but I will say it has to be one of the best messages that I've read in probably a good month. To open Discord and be met with, right, so I've just rewatched The Nightmare Before Christmas and I feel a pretty strong case that Jack Skeleton is autistic. Gotta be up there as one of the best lines I've read.
Yep. And I once opened very similarly with someone, was making a pitch that The Nightmare Before Christmas and Hades, the game, have the same driving force.
Name and shame, I will not. It is wonderful.
That's what we like. And also, it's correct.
It's correct! Everybody here's a little bit spicy.
Oh, yeah, more than a little. I hope that you're all having a good Halloween, chat. I know I am, for the most part. Apart from the fact I'm ill, if you couldn't hear from my voice going down an octave. I am just quickly finishing up doing something important.
That's okay.
Which is very fun to do when you're not wearing your glasses.
Oh, for God's sake.
Where's my phone? It's fun to do when you're not wearing your glasses and also can't move very far because you're currently being electrocuted.
Loopy, thank you for following! I hope you're enjoying the very silly Halloween vibes we have tonight.
It's my favorite day of the year.
I will confess to chat. I last night considered looking at how you get sound alerts to play on stream from people in chat. Because I was like, what if I put some spoopy sounds in to, you know, get some spooky scares maybe happening. But then I rapidly devolved into, I don't want to be jump scared when I'm trying to do work. I don't want that energy. This is technically work, and the last thing I need is to be sat here actually screaming. That's for when we're playing spoopy games, which we're not doing today because I do have work to do.
Remember, children, leave out your lattes and whitehead fictional boys for curls this Halloween night. How dare you? I do not drink lattes.
She's also not into boys.
No, I love my whitehead fictional boys, though.
True.
As you know. Whitehead fictional boys are a different matter entirely. Which is to say, my co-op playthrough that I'm playing with someone in which I am smooching Asterion is going very well. I've made the worst boy. This is why I specified, yeah, because you know me. Yeah, I've made a real trash bag necromancer on my co-op Baldur's Gate playthrough. And it's so funny because the person I'm playing with is playing a paladin. And we accidentally gave our characters the same very distinct facial tattoo.
Oh, whoops.
So we're like, what cult did we come from? That we were friends.
That's a reasonable link to make.
And also, like, she does all the talking because paladin, she has charisma, and I do not have any. And I also can't roll for shit for some reason, but like for a comedic effect. And it's so funny because I control me and Asterion. So it's literally me and Asterion being absolute shitheads in the background while like my friend is like, yes, and what say thee? Is doing all the talking with Gale. It's so funny.
D&D energy.
It's so good, yeah. It's like the shenanigans duo and the serious duo. It's so funny.
I'm obsessed with Asterion, but I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I have a problem. It's good. It's fun.
I tried so hard. I tried so hard to not be obsessed with Asterion, and it was just always going to happen. Is the problem. The problem is I'm just obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
It'd be hard to find someone I'm not obsessed with, but we are not dealing with Baldur's Gate today. I am done doing the fun and scary thing. Listen, he's a cute little meow meow. He's a deeply traumatized boy who appears as a cute little meow meow, which is the best part.
I could literally quote the VA when in one of her outtakes where she was like, if you like Asterion, you need therapy.
You do. He is fucked, and I love him. And I was saying to my friend, all of my playthroughs, all of my different characters have had a really like, bear in mind I haven't romanced him up to this point, have had like a really interesting relationship with Astarion, but they've all been different every time. We don't need therapy, we need Astarion memes. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, speaking of girls and boys, how was it stealing Kay from Den? It was very funny because while we were on our way there, Kate just got a message from Den out of absolutely nowhere. Not to put Den on blast, friend of the show. Just got a message from Den out of absolute nowhere. As we were like, Den's probably like in the bath chilling out, just like, hey Kay, I'm gonna order Wendy's. Love you, Den.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe.
Is this the part where I talk about Critical Role for 10 minutes?
Yes. I mean, it's longer than that.
Yeah, for sure. I want everyone to know that yesterday me and Blue watched Boros and Boros Den, which is going nuts right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. We haven't finished that yet.
Oh my god, the last 10 minutes of that episode are fucking insane.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to squish in time to watch it before the next one.
We really are.
Tomorrow is my full day, so it is literally gonna be Thursday is binge watching. Thursday's gonna be binge watching.
While I'm doing D&D prep. And Blue was like, I'm literally not gonna ask you about CR because I want you to talk about it on stream more.
Yep, me and Kels have hung out, but I literally stated we are not actually going to be talking. We're not talking, we're just watching Burrow's End. Because talking is
There's a no communication zone.
Which both of us were fine with.
Yep. I was playing Baldur's Gate. Shocking, I know.
We were being socially antisocial.
Well, to be fair, I wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV, but Final Fantasy XIV said no. So I went and played Baldur's Gate instead. Yes, thank you for linking Den's good art.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I was very, 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 very fortunate to go see CR live last week. Yeah. God, it feels like yesterday. And I want it said that I'm going to tell the story in its entirety, but I would like to warn certain people up front that it has been known that mine and Kay's style of planning has been known to stress people out. So, I want it emphasized that me and Kay, everything worked out, we were totally fine, we had a great time. Even if the story I'm about to tell is going to be full of a lot of chaos.
The fact that you have to lead with that show, I know you do, and you know, the fact that we sat on the sofa for like 3 hours talking about being spicy is just great. Of you two being alone in London together.
But the thing is with me and Kay often go on little London excursions because we're the two that will.
I hate London with a passion.
I know you do. And me and Kay are just like... But mine and Kay's idea of planning escapades in London is this is the time we're getting into London, and that is the plan. Because anything after that, when we're in London, we'll fucking work it out. Which is true. That is how it works. And we like it that way. So I spent most of the day, the morning, getting ready because the makeup that I put on, I was like planning it for days.
It was phenomenal.
It was so good. Forget this. What you're looking at here, this makeup is genuinely frightening to some of my family, which I found out today, which is very funny. But that makeup was so good. Because yes, this is a 3-month ahead plan. I need a week ahead plan. See, here's the thing. We had tickets. So like, we've had tickets for like a year. So we knew that we were gonna go.
Yeah, you guys didn't even have a week ahead plan. Your plan was we will be in London, and that's not a plan.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
We know what we have to get to, and we know what time we have to be there. That's a plan. As long as I know it's happening. Like, a plan from zero, if you told me like, hey, tomorrow we're gonna go into London and do this, I'd be like, hell no. But if I'm like, oh, in 6 months I'm gonna go into London, I'm fine. It was fab. Yeah, my idea for CR was, because I wasn't sure, because I don't have any CR merch, ironically enough.
Oh yeah, I should say for anybody who isn't a D&D fan, CR is Critical Role. Curls went to the live Critical Role show in London.
It was in Wembley Arena, and it was insane. It was the reunion of the Mighty Nine, which was campaign 2. We're currently in campaign 3. I'm definitely going to try and catch that.
Dog!
Do I have one of these? Sure do. Yeah, it was, the premise of the one shot was that things that are happening in campaign 3 right now have ripple effects across all of Exandria, so it would also affect CR2. There was like a vague inference really early in after shit went down in campaign 3 about something, and everyone was like, well, this is going to relate to something with the Mighty Nine, and that's why they ended up doing the one shot. And that's why they were like, fuck it, let's do it in London. So my outfit. See you, Rex.
Hi, Rex. Thanks for checking. That's really sweet of you. Have a happy Halloween.
I was like, look, I don't have any CR merch and I can't cosplay. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to create of my wardrobe the most Caduceus Clay outfit that I can manage, because I don't know who Taliesin is going to play. He has like 3 characters he could play. And I love Caduceus more than anyone on this earth, living or dead, or real or fictional. And so, yes, I got the handle. So I was like, I'm either gonna manifest him with the outfit and the makeup, or I'm gonna be like representing him. Which was it turned out to be really funny, because I think we were seeing occasional CR merch on the way there. You know how you start seeing people on trains and things. Yeah. You're like, oh, I know where you're going. When we actually got off at Wembley, first vista I saw 4 Caduceus Clay cardigans.
Yeah.
So I think there was something in the air. Critters were like, we have to summon him.
we need
through
him.
Sheer force of will. Which, no spoilers, but turned out to be a good idea. But yes, anyway, I'm planning ahead. So me and Kay meet up in London. I glue a bunch of flowers to my face that stay for the whole night, by the way. Those were real dried flowers and leaves that I love pressing flowers. And I attached them to my face with lash glue, and they stayed there. And they would have stayed there the full time, but I did take them off because they were starting to annoy me. But yeah, it got
Phenomenal.
there, and we got there early enough because we were like, we're gonna want food, because this thing ain't, the curfew's at 11:30, and doors are at 5, and the show started at 6:30, so it was like, we're gonna want food.
Yeah, definitely.
So we were like, where the fuck should we go? And Kay was like, oh, there's a box cart in Wembley, which is like a massive food court. There's a few of them around the country, or they might just be in London, I can't remember. But it's just like a big old building full of a bunch of little places that you can go get food. With like a large central eating area.
Yeah, very food court.
It's a massive food court. And we walk into the box cart, and it's full of critters.
Hey!
Literally, it's like a convention. But just for critters. It's fucking crazy. It's full, and also every single person there is either in Critical Role merch, with someone in Critical Role merch, or in full cosplay.
Yes.
Every single person. And it was like, oh. And we were like 3 hours early. We were like really early. It was like a full meetup. I found out after the fact that there was a Facebook group apparently that someone had made of people who were going on their own, and they had a meetup at Boxcart before the show.
That's really sweet, actually.
And then I also know that the Artists Guild of Exandria, which is a massive art community, also had a meetup at Boxcart before that. So it was like all these
like 3 different meetups.
All these critters. Me and Kay were playing cosplay bingo. We were trying to get all characters across all 3 campaigns. We ended up getting all of CR1 and all of CR2 just.
Ooh. Who was the just?
Ford.
Aww.
we saw exactly one Ford cosplayer, and you'll never guess who it was. It was Travis. It was Travis Williams.
It was Travis.
Travis was in full cosplay. Oh, actually, no, we didn't get all of CR1 because we didn't see a grog. Which I get. No one wants to be topless in October.
Yeah, weather. Yeah.
Yep. But we were just vibing a box cart in which I had the best halloumi hot dog I've ever had or will have again.
That sounds good.
Truly the greatest meal I've ever had. And I can't tell you, we got there for doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we went in and we like sat. Me and Kay were like right like in front of the stage, but at the back. So we were like in the stalls, but directly in front of the stage, which is kind of what we wanted. Mm-hmm. And we were there pretty early, and it was so crazy watching the place fill up. And it's like every single one of these people is into this.
Mm-hmm. Like very much into it.
Yeah. And like there was a guy, we sat in the wrong seats briefly and got chatting with this guy who was there on his own. And he was like, yeah, I flew in this morning from Germany.
Wow.
And I'm obviously staying for Comic-Con and all that.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm currently catching up, like, where are you guys at? And we're like, oh boy, we've been here since campaign 1.
We're old school.
I realized on the way in that it's nearly my 9-year, it was that day,
Sweetie?
nearly my 9-year anniversary of watching CR.
You have to bed now, sweetie. No? Okay. Thank you for the tea, sweetie.
You like that?
Oh, that's skillfully done, love.
Yeah, that's the point.
You're an artist.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I get paid. I got paid to do this.
She's getting paid to do this. Current tense.
I love you. I love you, bye-bye. Carry on. Important spook interlude. We had a spook on Halloween.
Spook. Where was I? But yeah, we got talking to this guy and he was like, yeah, I'm catching up. And we were like, respect, because it's a lot of catch up.
It's a lot.
And he was like, I actually haven't watched that much of CR3. Can you tell me what's going on? And we were like,
wow.
Okay. Yep.
Going to the live show 100%. And not knowing what's happening.
Well, the thing is, he was up to date on CR2. So like,
oh right,
it was because it was a Mighty 9 reunion, but they ended up, long story short, they ended up really brilliantly doing the one shot in that, apart from the shit's going down, you kind of don't need to have watched C3 to know what's going on. Like, as long as you're like, magic's fucky, and this is the guy who's done it, who's important in C2 anyway, so you know him. Yeah, it ended up working really well. But yeah, we ended up just chatting. Like, I kind of knew this was going to happen because me and Kay, like, have both had this happen at theatre as well, where it's like, you're all there for the same thing. So talking is nothing. It's easy, right?
Yeah, like-minded people.
Yeah. So it's like...
It's like when I used to work shows, it was like effortless for me to have a dialogue with people who came up to the table, because it's like, well, you have the same interests because otherwise you wouldn't be here.
It's like people found it very funny that when we discovered we were in grossly the wrong seats, and I was yelling at Kay, and I was like, I can't remember what I said exactly, but it was like, this is why you're a terrible cleric or something to that extent. Everyone like around us lost their minds.
That's such a burn as well. It's such a particular insult, and the fact that everybody got
especially it's a Mighty 9 live show, so we have Jester, the world's worst cleric. So it's not only like a reference people get, but it's also topical. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, and I was trying to just let myself be as excited about it as I was, because I was so excited, and it was so fucking surreal. I need to find this guy's name. They had a comedian who was there, who was obviously like a friend of the show, and he did a 10-minute like. Essentially, it was meant to be. He said it was like, "Hey, so I'm here to do crowd warm up, but you guys don't need a warm up, so I'm just gonna tell jokes."
Yeah, fair.
And he was so fucking funny, and all of it was like very like clearly wasn't a scripted set. Like, he was making jokes about. He was like, people at Boxcart have never had to serve an elf before. What was his name? Daniel Sloss. He's a Scottish guy. So fucking funny. And yeah, he does the VOD's up on YouTube. You can go watch it. He does a really solid like 10-minute warm-up set while people came in. It was really funny.
Nice.
It was also really funny going from hearing a Scottish accent to a bunch of American accents. Like, that's a jump. It makes the American accent sound really strange.
Yeah, I bet.
But it was like, even as people were coming in, I was like, everyone is so loud. Like, I like, not in terms of like being disrespectful or anything, but like when people cheered, I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of people in this room.
Well, yeah.
But like,
calling it a room is also really understating it. It's
in
Wembley
this arena.
Stadium.
Not the stadium, the arena, but
The arena,
still.
sorry. Even so, it's Wembley. It's huge.
Wembley.
It's one of the biggest places in the country.
But also like, okay, I'm gonna start shit now. British crowds, best crowds in terms of like,
Really?
if you want like volume and like enthusiasm.
Well, yeah, because we're good at being rowdy.
Yeah, it's like.
Take a sip.
Oh god, where's my water? Oh.
Ah, yes, breathe. Oh, that's a cool sticker you've got on your water bottle, Kels.
My many stickers, you mean?
Yeah, look at
How
that.
have you not noticed this before now? This has been here since...
It was a joke, Kels, because I gave you half of those stickers.
I know, but you didn't bring it up the last few times I've been on that stream with this water bottle.
It's because it's one of the few times that I've been specifically looking at your camera as you were taking a drink.
Yeah. But, it's like Sam for the ad read, because the ad read was really awkward, as you can imagine.
Yeah, having to do an ad at a live
but like,
show.
everyone was kind of giggling about it. And then he did the Freddie Mercury call response, because he was dressed as Freddie Mercury.
That's
sort of
awesome.
adjacent. So he did the famous Freddie Mercury. Yep. And the volume, it was so good, and everyone was super respectful. No one yelled out during the show. If you're like me and you get really nervous watching live show VODs because you're like, I don't want to hear people yelling and shit, it was totally fine. Not once. The only time that happened is because Marisha was trying to add two numbers together and she was like making like a noise and then but that's it. Everyone was great. It was a great audience. It was so nice. But also, like, you know, when people were coming out and like when it was like the last 10 seconds before the show started, he's like, you get people cheering, but also you get everyone like stamping. So it's like extra loud. Oh, mwah, it's so good.
That's noise that you can feel in your chest.
Oh, it was like, yeah, for sure. And it was just so good because I've been to like a fair few shows. I've talked about shows I've been to, both rowdy and deeply peaceful.
Low-key sounds very stressful to me.
Oh, it was fine because like everyone's just engrossed in watching the show, right? Like it's not like you're super aware of what's going on around you because everyone's just paying attention to what's happening on stage. It's just that when something cool happened, you weren't the only one going, yeah! And it was just like, it was so, like, because I've been to so many like concerts and things, thankfully, I'm very lucky, to be in that space and be like, I'm watching D&D.
Yeah.
Like, I'm losing my mind with 12,000 other people about a vague reference to an NPC. And it was so good, and whoever set up the cameras should be both given a raise and executed on site.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna catch it.
Bear of us staring at chat. The fuck? The fuck is that?
Because yeah, they clearly knew. This is a little bit of a tease for anyone who does know about C2. A lot of Caleb stuff came up.
Right.
So they set up a camera angle, which was like Liam's side profile, and you can see Matt behind him. And whoever did that should be killed and also smooched.
Wow.
It was evil.
Yeah, I can like I don't know any of Caleb's stuff, but I can just envision
Villain.
having
Tormented character.
Villain and the person they torment in framed in that way. I can envision is just like.
And like Matt was slightly out of focus, and because of the way the light was hitting Liam, he had a slight like red eye glint. Every time the camera cut to it, everyone was like, "We can't do this. Can't do this. Nope." Also, more teasers for people who may or may not watch it. Matt was real fucked for this one. Matt really, wow. Yeah.
He went for it, huh?
He went for Liam's throat.
Oh my god. What the hell did we just catch? I'm sorry, I'm gonna tab out and open up my own Twitch channel and be like, what the hell did I just get?
Yeah, I'm literally opening it on my phone so I can see. But yeah, it was great. I had a great time. Oops. That's my voice. Hate that for me. What just happened?
Also,
I caught a fucking Darkrai, Blue.
You caught a Darkrai? I have not got a Darkrai.
That's the newest one.
You caught it! Hey, manifest it, Curls! You did it! You got the boy! Fated.
His stats are dog shit.
That's fine, you can buy a stat reroll.
No,
I got a Hisui and Quillfish? I guess it's random.
If it's random and I got a fucking Darkrai, that's crazy.
I say random. It's random from a pool, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
I assume that is.
Yeah, that is just now.
I
caught him. Yeah.
As soon as it said an unidentified ghost, my brain did go, "Oh, is this the Darkrai spawn?" Because I know that Darkrai is the event Pokemon for this week. It's Halloween.
I caught a Darkrai.
Darkrai. Wow.
This is really the last I don't know if this year or the last few years have been the Darkrai rights years. But man, I have a Darkrai. I don't need to catch any other Pokemon now.
No, good. You can just chat and channel, save money for a stat reroll.
Hmm?
You can buy it from the shop.
And I got a fucking Sandile.
I got a Hisui and Quillfish, which is just odd, but I guess it is a dark type, which I think is the only prerequisite of...
Yes.
We all got a random dark type, is what happened.
Amazing.
That's hilarious. It's just, that's so funny that we all caught it and we all got something different.
Amazing. But yeah, it was fucking amazing. It was so good. The energy was so good. Yeah, everyone was super respectful, everyone was super nice.
Hell yeah.
And the show was so good. Matt killed it. It went over curfew by an hour.
An hour, wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be expected, to be fair.
Yes. They were in initiatives. There wasn't really much anyone could do. It wasn't like it's an RP thing they could sort of hurry. It was there was only so much. And they were level 20. So it's like
level 20 combat is no joke.
It's no joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember at interval, someone was like, "They've got an hour and a half left. What are they gonna do?" And I was like, "They're in initiative order. They're level 20. That would take 3 hours easy."
Yeah.
For one round.
Yeah. So we've been in level 14 combat. We've never done level 20 combat properly.
But like, yeah. Oh my god. I will say, again, more teasing. Not everyone plays the characters you might expect in this one shot, and it was so good.
Level 20 combat.
But yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Hi, Galaxia. But yeah, no, we got out of the arena, and it was like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, well, both of our last trains were at 11. Thankfully, we had an emergency plan.
Yes, I did at least know that.
Shout out to friends of the show, Kay's parents, who very kindly let us turn up and literally just chill out in their living room for 4 hours. I definitely didn't fall asleep and nearly miss the morning bus. Definitely didn't happen. And then, yeah, got the first train back the next day, and I got here about midday. And I was so tired.
Yeah.
But I didn't regret it for a second.
Aw, well,
Until I woke
good.
up the next day and I was sick as fuck.
Yeah, that'd do it.
It sounds like something someone who fell asleep and missed the morning bus would say. I now have the funniest Discord message history with Kay.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Literally. Because I went upstairs to the spare room and just like hung out, and I was watching Boris End. I was watching Boris End on my phone.
Hey.
Like still fully in makeup with prosthetics, in jeans, docs, just like lying on the bed. And we work out what trains we need to get. And yeah, 2 a.m. I message him. See you in like 4 hours. Nope, like 3. Fuck me. See you in 3 hours. Okay, was like, see you in 3. Cut forward, 5:11. Hey, we living/breathing? Curls? You lied to me. Oh no, please wake up. GIF of a Muppet screaming that says wake up.
Oh no. Oh no, Curls.
And multiple missed calls in my actual phone.
Oh my
And
god.
then
It's one thing to like fall asleep and not wake up, but it's another thing to like stress Kay out about it.
I didn't mean to fall asleep at all is the problem. And then I literally woke up 2 minutes after he gave up, and I just put fuck. It was fine. Because I woke up in enough time that we still got, well, the bus we wanted and the train we wanted. Mm-hmm. But it was just like... I talked such a big game about not going to sleep. I underestimated the adrenaline come down. Mm-hmm. The sheer because I was so awake.
Yeah.
Although I did nearly throw up on the train on the way back from the stadium to Case. Because I was too excited. I was too happy. Because my body functions.
Unfortunately, so does mine. So
Yeah.
I understand that. That's unfortunate.
But I didn't, and everything was fine.
Yay.
It's also really funny being on late night trains with other critters. Because everyone was like on the adrenaline high. So like we were whoever you were, we love you. There were these 3 critters sat opposite us on one of the tubes. And they had like muttered something that it was clearly one of those things that's like not funny, but because of how tired and like adrenaline fueled everyone was, like it really got them and fully wiped them out. Like they were just absolutely like losing it laughing and they couldn't stop. And me and Kay was opposite them and you just start giggling because it's like, what's happened to you? Oh man. Yeah, it was great. It was fucking amazing. I still, to some extent, can't believe it happened.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I'm so glad I did it. I want to do it again. Come back.
Take me back.
Take me back there. But yeah, and then I came back and got ill and have done nothing for the last few days. This is the most I've done in days.
Yay!
So cheers. Just in time for Halloween. Anyway, that was my Critical Role escapades.
Hell yes, that was wonderful. I'm glad you had a good time.
I really did. I'm ill, yeah. And yeah. But I was well enough to really freak my family out with this makeup.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Took me 4 tries to get makeup this bad. 4. It's really funny because I did a test of this stuff like yesterday just to see if I could do it. I was like, yeah, I could do it. It turned out really good. And I was like, perfect. 4 tries. And it's still not good.
It is good.
The look is good. The look's certainly interesting. My brother can't be in the same room as me because it freaks him out that much. But
Wow.
it's good.
Then you have achieved Halloween.
Yeah. I also have sweets.
Hey!
And hot chocolate. And I did something cool and scary today, chat. I can't tell you about it, but Blue knows.
Yeah! Super spoopy things happening today.
Ooh. Real things that I care about. Ooh. I do want to write something, though. Hot chocolate milk, yeah, it's got cinnamon in it.
Cinnamon!
Because it's Halloween. And therefore, you put cinnamon in it. Go for that doctorate, you'd have to shoot me in the skull. you would have to shoot me clean through the skull and then reanimate me as a zombie and send me off to do a doctorate right now. Which is not out of the question, I'm just saying there's steps. Synonym. Yeah, you get it.
Cinnamon.
What? But yeah, I haven't written anything in a little bit, so I do want to. I've been reading a lot of ghosty short stories.
Ooh.
So maybe that is Halloween's and reanimation zombieism isn't impossible. That's what I'm saying. Can't be making English language jokes in this chat, Galaxia. There's no linguist here to save you. I should say, shout out Galaxia. Thank you for putting up with me in your chat the other day when I was on so much cold medicine. I have no idea what I said, but I know it was weird.
Is this where I get to bring up the shiny hunting?
Oh my god. If you want to piss me off, then yeah. Hang on, let me turn my electrocution up. Yeah, go on.
Ah. I mean, so it was on the Friday, wasn't it? That you messaged me and you were like, how do you stand shiny hunting?
Okay, context. Yes, I was not very well, and I was stuck in bed, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna shiny hunt, because there's a ghost event happening in Scarlet Violet. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna shiny hunt like whatever ghost Pokemon. And so I was gonna do Mimikyu. What did I end up doing?
You told me you were
Phantom.
doing Phantom.
Because there was unknown ones on my map. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I found it was a Phantom. I was like, perfect.
Yeah, Phantom has been
already
added in the
had
DLC, but they made it for the event that you could get it in other places if you don't have the DLC, which is nice.
Which I don't. And I was like, I already fucked up because somehow with all the herb I have, I didn't have enough spicy herb for a ghost sandwich.
Oh no.
But I managed to find alternate ones where you could have like any, basically.
Yeah, there are.
So it was a bunch of fucking around for doing that. And I was doing it for like, I want to say like an hour and a bit, while I was watching other stuff. And it was just nothing. It was just killing me. It was killing me, which is when I messaged you, yeah. So yeah, go on. Tell the people what happened.
Well, if you couldn't tell from my tweet that I did yesterday, in that I have better shiny luck wandering around than I do hunting. Just yesterday, I was in a Discord call with a friend. Literally, we were talking about Pokemon. I was playing Scarlet and Violet, and I was just walking along. I wasn't hunting. I was on my way to continue the story. Shiny Bonsley, just there. Just there. I literally cut off what I was saying mid-sentence as I was talking with a friend, just going, and so you, wait, and they were like, is everything alright? And I was like, is that a shiny? So I've now got, that was number 6, I have a full team of 6 shiny Pokemon now.
And then, tell the other part.
The other part?
I swear you had another one.
But the Bonsley is the one I got yesterday.
Yeah, what was the other one?
Before that, so the Bonsley's the most recent
There was
one I've
2.
had. Before that, I got a shiny Sandshrew when we were hanging out.
Yeah.
And
So what was the one where you were just walking around and there was one and then there was another one behind it? Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
That might not have been you.
No, that was I did.
Oh no, that was. I know who that was.
Yeah, I did get 2 in very quick succession, which was the Vulpix, which I gave you.
Yes.
I got a shiny Vulpix, and then 5 minutes later, I got another shiny Vulpix.
Oh, I tell you who that was. That was fucking Karina Drawfee.
Karina, oh, nice.
Yeah, because she was shiny hunting. And she, again, no sandwich, nothing, just wandering around. Saw a shiny Pokemon, and then walking out from behind it was another one of the same Pokemon, another shiny one.
That's wild. Yeah, I think it's something that I did hear like months ago when people were doing shiny videos, that one person was saying like, look, if you're interested in shinies, then it is genuinely just worth never flying anywhere in Scarlet and Violet. If you, even if it does take longer, obviously, but if you manually, walk/run to places, you'll just bump into shinies, and that holds up. Like I've had, I think I've only had 2 successful hunts where I've sat down, had a shiny sandwich, and been like, I'm gonna get this. All of my other shinies have just been walking around randomly, which includes the Stantler and the Clawf that I got in the base Scarlet and Violet. I hunted for Vulpix with a sandwich, and I hunted for Sandshrew, not with a sandwich, but with an outbreak method, but that was still actively hunting, and that was how I got the Sandshrew. But the Sentret I bumped into, the Bonsley I've bumped into, the Poochyena I actively hunted for, so 3 active hunts, but I've tried multiple times to hunt for a shiny Corviknight. Failed. I haven't got that still. It is what it is, but now I've got a full team of 6 shiny Pokemon, so I'm like, well, now I can actually continue with the story, because I have a full team now.
Again, for chat, hunting or not, I've encountered 1 shiny Pokemon.
And it
Technically
cannot evolve.
2. And it cannot evolve.
which is very funny.
In my entire life, across all Pokemon games. To quote Brendan Lee Mulligan, at this point you're beating math.
Yeah. But again, it's one of those things when it's like the percentage of Pokemon that I play in comparison to you is pretty.
It's
pretty
not
massive.
comparable.
Yeah, so the fact that I have more shinies than you is
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, my shiny luck in Go is actually pretty good. My luck in actual Pokemon games is 0. I think, considering that I've only really been a shiny hunter in recent games, my shiny luck has been okay, except obviously I'm one of those unfortunate people that has had the uncatchable shiny, but I've redeemed myself with that, so I'm fine. But I mean, I've been soft resetting for a shiny Mewtwo for about 4 years now. On and off, but still. It's been 4 years. Just sat on this screen when I need to be exporting. I'm just gonna, before I distract myself even more, I'm very quickly gonna send this over. Or get a little check on it. But yeah, obviously I've got event shinies. I've got event shinies which don't count, and when it comes to like the grand tally of like, yeah, I've probably got like 200 shinies on Pokemon Go. They don't count for bragging rights. You can load up Pokemon Go and get a shiny within a week. It's not that hard. You just got to put the effort in. If there's an event day, you just have to
Never forget the shiny Zapdos I caught on your Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Truly will never.
Yeah. You caught me a shiny Zapdos, which I still have. And
Didn't even know.
It's named Fenna.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm thinking about legendaries they would have. Nope. What am I going to write?
What are you going to write? Oh, hello, chat.
I've been reading some of these guys today. This is Other Dark Tales by Vernon Lee. Fantastic writer. Also, this cover, hello.
Oh, I've seen those before. They're part of a set.
Tales of the Weird, yeah. I want all of them eventually. I have 3 of them. But yeah, I have the Vernon Lee one. I have the Ecclesiastical Horror. And the Vampire one. Some of them, yeah, they're really good. They're putting some stuff back into print that's been out of circulation for a while. British Library. Great place to go, by the way. People have never been. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them. It's encouraging my instincts of writing like I'm in a different century to the one I'm in.
The only shiny I'm actually proud of in Go is my Shundo pink doggo. Yeah! Calling it perfect shiny. The peak. The peak.
Do you have any O-cards to write given that we're playing next week? Oh, God, do I?
Yes! The sigh! Wow.
Where is it?
Okay.
No,
Presumably you and Kay have talked out the things you need to.
Oh. Yeah. This is how you should know I have a lot to do. Is I have a separate notebook for it.
Dang.
I'm not even gonna open this. Yes, I can. So the front of this is oak heart prep stuff. And then if you flip it...
That old chestnut.
If you flip it and go backwards, this is Candela.
Hey! When are you guys doing that?
Great question. It was going to be this weekend, but now it can't be this weekend.
It's not October anymore.
Nope. It was always going to work out that way. But yeah. Yeah, this is my This was the stuff I decided before the session, which is mostly to do with the Lightkeeper. I'm so sorry. It's literally fine. Well, the thing is, it was already going to be November when we did it, just because of when I pulled my finger out. I never got invited to one of these. Yeah, priorities. That has more of a time-sensitive thing than this does. And hell, I might have actually read the actual Candela book at the time. But yeah, I've done a bunch of planning for 7/7. May or may not ever come up.
Albeit have to be thrown away and completely rewritten.
I love it!
Hey! Hey, guess what, guys? We have one session and then it has to be put on hold for 3 weeks again because Curls has to rewrite the whole campaign again.
Well, no, because it's like, you're just going to turn it into a crater. I can run a crater. That's way less planning than a city.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. We are, I'd say that we have
perfect.
I would say that we've been pretty good at not being too murder hobo-y in this game, especially in comparison to like the nightmare stories that you hear. Obviously, we kill a lot of people.
Never without reason.
Yeah, but the fact that our plan is literally, so we have a nuke and we're just gonna drive it into the cliff.
I will once again reiterate, it is not a nuke, it's just a very large bomb. But if you put a very large bomb at the base of a fucking chalk-based cliff, you're gonna do a lot of structural damage to the cliff.
That's the intent. The intent is to do a lot of structural damage. But
we are not driving that bomb into that cliff. I think you are, though.
Part of me is still just like, I can't believe that that's the plan. I can't believe out of
I mean, here's the thing. Here's
campaign.
My favorite thing about this plan. It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
I think that's the worst part, that it's a good plan. This freaking, like, how many years has it been? Like, 5-year campaign, and that's the fucking plan we came up with? Well, that Kay kind of came up with on his own and then didn't consult anybody and just sort of initiated on his own.
It makes perfect sense. Their base of operations is on the very edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's perfect.
It's like, there's maybe one very obvious weak point that we can exploit here. Doesn't stop it from being batshit.
And here's the thing as well, it's like, of the two paths that I sort of pushed you towards, you went for the naval way. Like, there was sort of more of the ground military and then more of the navy. In terms of like what reinforcements you wanted. And you guys went naval. So it's like, it's literally using everything you have. And in that way, it's obvious. It almost seems like I'd written it that way. So you are going to create a nuclear winter, but you're certainly playing with geography. Yep.
We're going to play with geography so much that it will become history.
Yes. Because this, for reference, because people don't know Amazius, the city, the capital city of the country that they're in, is on a peninsula, and the very tip of that peninsula is where the castle is. So, just, you know. The guy that serves the war goddess is telling you to stop because you'll see. I've done that in 2 campaigns now and still haven't lived to see the consequences. I'm not against you guys blowing up parts of the city. Like, go nuts.
Yeah,
I ruined my own country before you guys got here.
Yeah, it's like, you know, there's the bad people and here's the rest of the city. So, you know, we just get the ship and go bang, you know.
Oh, it's a diagram, yeah.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Yeah.
There is no problem. Flawless logic.
Yep. Now, okay, wait, no, bring the diagram back.
Oh god, I undid it.
Redo it. You don't have to do all the scribbling, just to the point where things are.
No, my reading was grayed out, but whatever.
Oh, okay. In this plan, where are you?
We are also here.
And that's why I'm okay with it. Look, if you can make it work without dying.
This is us. We are here. And the plan is to go kaboom! And hopefully be on the correct side of this crack.
Yeah. The civilian casualties, well, at least you're now operating with a conscious civilian populace, because you were not before.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
We don't know that yet, but we can do an evacuation protocol.
Yeah, people will actually respond to you because they're not fucking brainwashed anymore for some reason.
So I may have failed most of my things, but I studied a lot of geography in school, and we studied a lot of things about things like cliffs and erosion and shit like that just keeps going and going until it goes bloop. So either we were gonna do it or time was gonna do it. So don't feel bad.
There's a reason why Fallon's Palace and the Royal Residence are two different places, and it's exactly that. It's because Fallon's Palace is definitely one day going to fall into the sea. Some of it already has. It's inevitable. That's why the Royal Residence is a separate place, technically.
I weirdly get happy when I'm able to apply my geography knowledge to things like D&D, because it was something I was good at back in the day. Like, I failed most of my things, but the geography I got a reasonable grade in, but like, you had to do good in everything to stay, which was why I dropped out. It's like when I made maps for my homebrew campaign, and it's like knowing things about like river basins and how mountains are formed and how rivers formed and how they work.
Purely in the world in which knowledge is only gained for the purpose of applying it to D&D, what you learned is way more useful than me. Because I was shit at geography, I hated it. Perfect marks on history, great at classics though.
Yeah, I was bad.
Which is how you ended up in Josiah, where a lot of the architecture is based on the shitty parts of ancient Rome. Big tall flats that fall down all the time. But it's fine, because that's where the poor people lived anyway. And how I have a whole world system with rivers that don't make any sense, because when I made that map, I didn't know how rivers worked. What? Oh my god, should I see what my day list is right now? Powerful Electra Tuesday night. Hell yeah, let's go.
I can never trust my day list at times like this, because it's like, well, I listen to the same playlist.
Yeah,
it's your
that's your whole Spotify.
Yeah, so it's like I can't trust my day list during stream hours. I have to check my day list during times when I wouldn't normally stream to see if I get anything interesting.
Yeah, I'm currently training out my songs I was listening to while I was finishing my thesis, because I keep getting a lot of like lo-fi electric speed ballad in like early morning, and it's like, oh right, because I was working all night and trying to get a bunch done. So slowly I'm starting to get recommendations based on my actual what I listen to normally. Dark Synth Battle Tuesday, amazing. Yo, I'd go for some dark synth right now. And I am still yet to write anything. Okay. Where? What should I write, chat? I got vague Halloween vibes, and that's about it. Oh, I could write something about Charlie for Candela. That would be really funny. Let's not do that. I've committed, by the way, for people who are not in my Candela game, I've committed to having a recurring multi-dimensional character.
Oh, always fun.
Yeah, you gotta have one. My lightkeeper for Candela is Charlie Blue.
Hey!
Charlie Red. Being chased, but being chased by one of your OCs. I would just write Drudge. I could write more Drudge horror, to be fair. I love my Dark Urge. Probably not my favourite of my Baldur's Gate OCs so far, but up there. I gotta say, shout out to the Something Rotten podcast, the only podcast I can listen to. Because I've been listening to while I was making dinner today, I was listening to their episodes on Silent Hill 2. Really loving their conversations about Silent Hill. Very Halloween appropriate podcast.
Yeah.
I do love me some Silent Hill. Would recommend the Something Rotten season on Silent Hill 2. It's always good because Jacob and Blake, the two hosts, it's always good when they have differing like histories with the media. So it's like Jacob loves Silent Hill 2 and has played it a lot, and Blake has never played it. So it's like they're coming at it with very different backgrounds, which is always more interesting, I think, than when they've both played it, or well, when they both haven't played it, obviously it's different, but when they've both played it already, it's like it hits a little different. But yeah, Something Rotten, great podcast. Listen to it wherever you get podcasts, or if you have Nebula, that's the best place. Yeah, they talk about gross, what's the category? Rotten games are anything that's gross, scary, or apathetic, I think. It's all games that I wouldn't play, but I love listening to them talk about. Explore the world of dark, violent, and nihilistic games. Yeah, they just finished their really long season on The Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my stuff on Silent Hill. That has put me in the mood for some weird, creepy stuff. Because they were talking a lot about there's a level, apparently, again, never played it, where it's like they deliberately, you know, they do that horror movie thing where you withhold the monster, but it's like they do a lot with the like just the sound and like creating the impression there's a lot of things moving around that you don't ever see.
Yes.
And apparently there's one part where you're like, it's in like a prison, I think, and you're like, you walk into a cell and the door closes for a minute and you hear a bunch of sounds and you hear someone walk up to the cell and then leave, and then you can just walk back out. But it's so fucking scary, apparently, because it's like nothing happens, but you can tell that things are happening that you just can't see.
Yes.
It's like, ah! I need to look at Sorry We're Closed on Itch. Itch.io, looking at Itch.io is my current weakness.
That's where the good shit is.
It is where the good shit is. Is this a rapturing game? Stuff like that happens in PT too. Yeah, they talk about that on the podcast. About how good PT is at that. They talk a lot about the radio in PT. Oh, there's a few games called this. Which one were you talking about? Galaxia, which one were you talking about? There's a few games called this. What did I pick up on Itch the other day? I'll drop you a DM. Thank you, bestie. Ooh. That looks scary as shit. Oh, cool. Oh, I picked up the Goblin Archives liminal horror system, which I nearly ran instead of Candela. But I'm more familiar with Candela.
Yeah. So obsessed with the Undertale soundtrack right now, it's perfect. Yeah, I love Undertale so much.
Yeah.
I love
the Undertale soundtrack.
Slaps.
I'm gonna do it, Blue. I'm gonna do that insufferable thing that I do. If you like Undertale, go look at Everhood.
Everhood.
Go look at Everhood.
I've actually watched that video you sent me that's like Everhood soundtrack get me like, and I've actually watched that video like multiple times.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Everhood is so good. I have so many thoughts about it. Because I asked politely, I do not know what that is, but I like the sound. Hang on, I'll link it to you.
Wait.
Galaxia just trading things on Ishtai. Like... Oh, also Galaxia, I'm going to give you something else. Presents. Presents for Galaxia.
You're going to send them the video.
What? No, I'm going to link that in chat in a second. No, I'm going to send... I'm giving...
This video that I'm going to display with reckless abandon.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to actually listen to the stream audio.
It's video game music, it's probably fine to listen to.
It'll be absolutely fine.
What the fuck's your problem?
Is this the thing that has a lot of fire? I think so.
Yeah, I want to play this game because of this video.
It rules.
Like, I've got no context for anything that is happening.
This is the thing I'm talking about right here. I've told you guys this before. Absolute perfection.
This
I'm a big
house
fan of
sure
this
is
next bit.
vibing. Oh, he has nice music though. Hold up.
Oh, is this the part where they're playing? Green Witch! Green is the best.
Please quit. Nah, I like this. I won't quit. I like this.
I can't hear this song without hearing Jacob Drolfi absolutely screaming and panicking.
Oh no, what happened to you?
It's Flan!
This time I will not fail.
This time I will not fail.
The scream. Again, I've got no context for this. Unnecessary racing game!
Oh, it's so fast.
go.
But I'm not done yet.
There you go. Mikey.
Oh, the next one.
Yoink.
Fear the gnomes.
Gnome time!
Third hardest fight in the game.
Third? Damn.
I should say these gnomes are called the dev gnomes because they represent the devs.
That's really funny. That's why the fight's so hard.
Yep.
Goodbye, YouTube compression!
Yep.
What kind of drugs was the creator of this game doing? Oh no, don't do this. No, 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 no. Please. Oh. No.
I hope so many people played Everhood because of this video.
I want to play it because of this video. And then it's a mystery! Which is one of my favourite things.
How do I pitch Everhood after that?
You don't need to. That was the pitch.
Yeah. Everhood is like if someone was played Undertale and was like, this is interesting, I think there's more to be said on this idea, and then made a slightly different game but like talking about the same thing, and all the characters in it were non-binary and cool as fuck, and just like the kind of charm that Undertale has with the same kind of emotional heart to it. And it's so good, and it somehow just completely went under the radar when it came out, and I truly don't know how, because it rips. Please play it, or at least go watch a let's play of someone playing it.
Did you know it's got a sequel in the works?
I did not.
I just learnt that by typing it into Google. No date just yet, but it's been announced that they're working on a Neverhood 2.
It's also got that thing that Undertale has where it's like there's a lot of like Easter eggs and little secret things and like different endings and a lot of like conspiracy, like people digging into it a lot. It's so good. It's so good. And like there's so many things I want to say. The comparative essay I could write about it and Undertale is truly astounding. It's the opposite of Undertale. That's what I'll say.
I want to play it real bad.
Yeah, I want you to play it. Put it on the list.
I'll put it on my Steam wish list, and maybe one day we'll play it on stream. Do it now before.
You could stream it. It's not very like if you do like the true quote unquote like the normal ending. It's not that long of a game.
I mean, neither's Undertale, depending on how
That's,
you play it.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
kind of what I meant. Just put it as a mystery on.
I like it's a mystery. Yeah, Everhood 2 does have a page on Steam, it just doesn't have a thing. It's only £10, bargain.
Yeah. It's like a tiny little indie game.
Yeah, overwhelmingly positive 9,000 reviews.
It's so good. How does it not have the same fan base as Undertale? I don't understand.
Similar to games you've played, Undertale Bastion.
Yep. I will say a lot of the footage of the fights looks fucking batshit. A bit like Undertale, you kind of like click in,
Yeah,
like
you
you
get into the
can
zone.
see the matrix, but also there are way easier modes than the one they show.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, if you showed, like, if you show Spear of Justice and Megalovania to people, there you go, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah.
Well, this song came
Yeah.
on next, so I guess I'm playing it now.
There is a Sans equivalent fight, and it is as hard as Megalovania is, for sure. Easily. Oh, you've got Tom Cardy on, so I'm going to put Beautiful Mind on, which is a song I've started listening to unironically because it's actually a banger.
It's banger. I really like My Secret Shame.
Hey Tommy, how did you sleep? I said good, but please don't look at me. She says, why don't you want me to look at you?
Alexia, you've actually reminded me that I need to put the updated link. No, oof.
Exactly. Back the fuck up. Harry says, yo TC, I've got a question that I'd like to ask you. Right, I was just unloading the dishwasher. I don't know where the cups and mugs are, do you? Why would I know where your fucking mug went? They're everybody's mugs, why are you so defensive? Tom, where have all the cups and mugs gone? You said you don't know 8 times in 3 seconds. Fine, the truth is the cups and mugs are
In my bedroom and in my car. I've only got myself to blame. You wanna know where I keep my shame? In my bedroom and in my car.
God gave you an ensuite and that's fine. He gave me a big first at bedtime. In my bedroom and in my car. Mason jar. In my bedroom and in my
Very, very hot.
I know I've gone too far when I wake up in the middle of a class and crockery choir.
In my bedroom and in my car. I love that song, I don't know why. We've not had enough Spoopy, so I'm playing this song again and I don't care.
This is the BGG one.
Yes.
To my dearest sister/wife Elizabeth, I am absolutely sick with grief at the news of Mother's death. I have buried myself in my studies, and I pray that I shall find a breakthrough before death finds me. May this loneliness end soon. Yours truly and humbly, Victor Frankenstein.
And I'm reading my letters in my flat all alone. How I hate to spend the evening on my own.
My head is so empty. This is not useful. This is not good for gamer.
And it makes me so depressed to see the gloom. There's not a soul out there. No one to hear my prayer. Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me come and dig up a grave? Gimme a man after midnight, lighting up the darkness with electricity. I give you life! Live, my creature! Find the end of the rainbow with a fortune to win. It's so different from the world I'm living in.
Ooh.
Another unidentified ghost, grab it.
I open the window and I gaze into the night. Seems like it's a perfect time to create life.
Who knows what it might be? We know what the best thing it could be is,
Yeah.
but what it could be after that, who knows? Gimme a minute to midnight. Won't somebody help me come and dig up a grave? Gimme a minute to midnight. Lighting up the darkness with electricity.
Naren, I need you to tell me about the Fall Guys event. I've been meaning, literally today, I was like, I've got some, stuff I gotta do, but then I'm gonna log in and do some Fall Guys. For people who don't know, Final Fantasy XIV is doing a crossover with Fall Guys. It's very funny. And because it's Final Fantasy XIV, they put Fall Guys into Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah,
They don't do half measures.
No, they also don't take themselves seriously.
No. Oh my god, Diglett, do I have... Yeah, first of all, yes. 2, I have a video for you.
Asking for a friend, is it normal to want a drink but want different things from different drinks, e.g. wanting one drink specifically for caffeine, one drink for hydration, and one for warmth? These 3 drinks can't be the same drink, so you make 3 separate drinks. Yes, that is why I often have water,
one for caffeine, one for water, and one for flavour.
Yeah, water, tea, and cordial. I remember someone once looked at my desk and was like, why do you have 4 coasters? And I was like, I need them. Good to know I'm fine. Pats you.
Hold up, I've got to find this.
There are no foolish questions here. Appreciate the inclusive space you provide. Oh, it's alright.
Not to call you out. This is immediately what I thought of when you said.
Oh no. This is my ADHD way of choosing a drink, Yep, I have to watch this. I'm obligated to watch this.
ADHD loves a great channel.
One for energy, one for taste, one for hydration.
Hey, what do you want to drink?
Oat milk latte, diet coke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be perceived. I think about it every time I walk up the stairs with like a thing of Coke, my massive fuck off bottle of water, and then a cup of coffee.
Yeah. This is how I feel when I go out for like meals to some places with my parents, and they're always like, "Do you want water for the table?" And I'm immediately like, "Yes," because I want water and whatever drink I'm also about to order.
Yeah. And then I'll get coffee after. But yeah, I didn't link that to call you out. I linked that to be like, that's more, like, a lot more people do that than you think. So much so that people can make memes about it on the internet. Have a Diet Coke, a flavor tea, and a Zero Fanta, and they all do different things. Yeah, you get it. Full Out Guys is rage-inducing anyway on a bad day. Like, that's why I stopped playing Fall Guys in the end, because, like, if I was playing it on a bad day, it would make me really angry. You need to be in the zen headspace of this is really stupid and it doesn't matter. Okay. The reason why I can't concentrate is because of these. What? You ready for the spooky illusion to end? And once again,
Yeah,
you'll be
you still Spoopy if you want to be. Water deluxe. Yep.
We both read the phrase "water deluxe" at exactly the same time.
I agree very much with the water deluxe.
Water deluxe, yeah. I'm personally not a huge fan of water deluxe, but I respect it.
I tried to cut down on the amount of tea I was drinking, so I swapped it for water deluxe, but then I was worried that I was having too much sugar, so now I am actually on mostly water most of the time.
I'm a big water fan. Oh, that makes sense, Naren. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'm gonna...
it's Fall Guys!
No, but then using the... Because, you know, the parties in Final Fantasy are either, you know, 24, 8, or 4. So making them the rounds is really smart. I'm gonna have so much fun. It does not, Diglett. Yeah, I'm very lucky in that I just genuinely enjoy drinking water, which I know is a rare thing.
For me, the object permanence was definitely a thing of just like, if so long as I keep a glass of water on my desk, I will drink it. Phoebus! We are blessed today, chat. The trick is keeping it topped up, which is why I added in the hydrate reminders, because it's a case if someone tells me to drink and I don't have something to drink, that is the cue to go get a drink.
Hang on a sec, I gotta make sure I don't electrocute my dog. You have to stay away from me. No. Look, she's pouring at me. Okay, I'll turn it off. God. Don't be in pain. Because you want pets. Don't sneeze on me. You gonna come up?
Thank you for the little bitty yum num num num.
Are you gonna come up and say hi to your favorite person on this earth?
It's me!
Now, this is a bigger jump now. You know this. Do you want me to move your little step?
Aww.
Or do you want me to help you up? Please hold.
She's an old lady, everybody. Please hold.
Ow! I'm wired in to the mainframe. Hold on. I have to unplug myself.
Thanks, Shalana's friend, for the 100 bits. Num num num
So
num
move
num num.
this, you can use it. Ready? Let me turn this around. Can you use that? Can you use it? Come here. Big step. That's not... I just did all that for you. I turned off my electric machine.
No thoughts. Oh,
No, those are my D&D notes. I need those. I need those, baby.
Smooch, smooch,
I need
smooch,
this.
smooch, smooch.
I need those. Can I have it?
Can I have smooch?
Can I have them? I'll give you a kiss. Thank you.
Smooches, please.
Come here.
Oh.
You forgot. Oh no.
Oh, she's stupid.
forgot. Oh.
Did you leave lipstick on her fur again?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. Hi, everyone. Oh, I left my mic on. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, she got lipstick on you again.
No. Normally I get it on top of her head,
Yeah.
which is fine, but I got it right on her nose. I'm sorry, you can probably see that.
Oh.
Fortunately, she quite likes it when I touch her nose.
Oh.
Look. Oops. That's definitely not for you. Those are drugs. You're quite comfortable. You like that. Her full weight is on my hand.
Oh.
She's like, I'm just gonna sleep here.
Blessed.
Oh, are you embarrassed now that I called you out?
Oh.
Do you want to say hi to your favorite person?
Is it me?
Ready, Blue?
Is it me? Hi,
Go on.
Phoebe, it's me. Hi, Phoebe. One day I'm gonna meet you and I'm gonna pet you so much. I'm gonna pet you so much there's not gonna be anything left. Hello, yeah, it's me. Hi. Oh, you are just the sweetest. I love you so much.
Don't do that. I hate it when you do that.
You need to be a good girl, okay? I love you.
You can't see on camera, but her eyes are so red. She's clearly just been asleep.
Oh.
She's sleepy. Pets in love, yes.
Yes, we are
She
blessed
is
with
the
street
most.
doggo.
She is the most loved dog. And she is very tired. Oh my god.
Oh, so sleepy.
She's falling asleep. Like, as I'm petting her, she's slowly. Sometimes she won't sleep unless I hold her head the whole time.
Oh.
One of them? Is it one of those days? Want me to put my hand there? No? Okay. Yes, I have pet her for you, Diglett.
Yes.
She has been much pet. Oh, bite on. Now, if I turn around, are we going to play your favorite game? No, she's too tired, thank God. Be prepared, she might want to play her favorite game.
Oh no.
Which is to sit directly behind me and scream at me for not paying attention to her. As is her God-given right. Rapidash, I'll catch that.
Do you have one? Oh yeah, what the hell did I get?
Oh yeah. I don't have a great ball. I knew that. Then yeah, I threw it anyway.
Gold bat? Okay. That's not a dark type.
Got some cleaning to do.
I didn't even realize at the time you're the first person in the channel to catch a legendary in the game. Because no one got a legendary dog during the legendary dog event.
Wait, does that mean I can flex in the Pokemon channel?
You can, yeah. You're the only person who has a legendary in the community game.
I'm so happy. That's what we're doing. I thought you were too tired to play your game today. Are you not? Are you still awake? I love her so much. Me too. She's the best dog. I'm sorry, I won. Nice, sweet baby. You're the best dog. You're the best dog. Yeah, Blue's making the noise back at you. Her tail's wagging. Why are you like this? Do you even know? Do you know where you are? No, she doesn't care.
There's no thoughts in that brain.
There's nothing in your head. She's the stupidest dog on earth, but she's also the best dog, so. I really don't know how I've ever got anything done. How did I finish my thesis when I could just be petting Phoebe the whole time?
You genuinely sent me pictures of Phoebe just being so upset with you because you're not petting her while you were working.
She gets so mad. Don't you? Please don't dig through my clean laundry. What are you doing? Hey! Good girl. My favourite thing that she does now, obviously, is now we're back to playing D&D, is that she distracts us by being in the background.
Cat.
Now we have a sleeping puppy in the background.
Aww, she's all tuckered out now.
She's so tired. I've got Phoebe hair in my lipstick.
Well, she's got lipstick in her Phoebe hair.
She sure does. The moment I did it, I was like, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I saw it happen.
I had to clip that. I have to go back and clip it. I forget. seeing people posting that they're streaming Alan Wake 2, and every single screenshot I've seen of Alan Wake 2 is like, this can't be from the same game.
Completely different. I watched Jesse's like opening all the stuff that he got today.
Yeah, I need to watch all of Jesse's stuff.
Yeah, like I watched the first one, but I never got around to watching the second, so I sat and watched the second today while I was having lunch, and it was really good. It was just really exciting to see how Jesse was just like genuinely enjoying himself.
Oh yeah, like I remember Alan Wake's like presence as a game and how like weird and niche it was. Like it's like what type of game is it? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. And then when Control came out, obviously everyone was like, oh, there's Alan Wake Easter eggs, my old love.
Yes.
And now there's Control Easter eggs in Alan Wake 2.
Hey.
It's just like, you know, I have very mixed feelings about like old franchises rebooting.
Yeah.
But it is really nice to see that get another installment after so long, because it was such a like cult classic. Apparently it's really scary though.
Oh yeah.
Because I never knew, because the first one was a horror game, right?
Essentially, yeah. There were bits that were like scary because they would, make you jump and stuff like that, and it was like creepy demon monster things, kind of. It's one of those games where it's like it's hard to explain.
How do you pitch? Yeah.
How do you explain?
I will never complain about dogs being used to distract me. And not intentionally, she just exists. Look at her.
See her face.
He's Sneepus. He is so asleep. Yeah, dogs are a full win. Especially when they distract me from my destiny-based rage. Yeah, go on, Dad. I've just realised something. You owe me a letter.
I do. I'm really sorry. I still haven't written it.
It's okay. I forgot until literally right now.
I've just been so busy.
You've been busy, I know.
Ah.
It was not to stress you. It was literally me remembering in real time. I haven't done the card that I got.
Oh.
Are we still only going to 3 letters, by the way?
I don't know. Let's be real. In very typical me and you fashion, I feel like the characters have already gotten slightly beyond our control.
Yeah. I feel like I could.
I mean, I haven't written my second letter, but even just from writing the one letter, I'm like, how do I make this a concise, like, story?
It's like,
because literally
starting point, conflict, resolution, or lack thereof.
Yeah,
right.
It's literally the breakdown of a narrative, and it's like trying to condense all of those things into a single thing is hard.
Yeah.
It's like in theory,
Also,
because of that,
I
3
could see
is
this
the-
going forever if we don't.
Yeah, I feel like 3 is the absolute minimum you could do, but it's a test. But I mean, do we do that? Do we do that as part of the thing of like, well, it's an exercise, so yeah, we've got to force ourselves.
I feel like
to do it in 3.
I feel like also just finishing it. Like we can always run another game with the same characters if we wanted to.
Assuming they survive.
Assuming they survive. Please don't die, Wicca.
I like how you're more concerned about Wicca.
Whisper's already been hit by a car. If she's gonna die, she's gonna die.
I think you're more concerned about my character than your own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Who's gonna kill Whisper? Anyone? Oh, it's an art channel.
Arch channel.
Scroll
Ah, damn! Look at all those details.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
a lot going
hell.
on.
That is class.
We did tell the people that in Whisper's last letter she got hit by a car, right?
Yes, because I was cry laughing about it on stream.
Did you read it on stream?
I didn't read it on stream, but I talked about the reaction of just like I was literally yeeted out of like the immersion because of the fact that you got hit by a car.
She did, yeah. There's so much in this letter, to be fair. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. There's a lot she's not saying. Well, she is saying it, but she's her, so it's like hidden between 50 lines of being condescending and making comments she doesn't need to make.
Something that did occur to me though is obviously I bought the physical edition when I was at the convention, so I don't have access to the book anymore.
Yeah, no, I know.
And I'm like, that's going to be an issue later, probably.
Nah, not really. I'll just give you the information you need.
Yeah. Thing is,
And you
I'm
have the
very,
character sheets, so we've got mutual blackmail.
Yeah, I'm very, the thing is that I'm a very much as I go person, so I've only done one card for my writing, and I feel like I'm going to start writing, work out what I want to happen, and then I'm going to decide whether I want to draw another card or not.
Yeah. Do it that way then. Do it however you want to do it. Yeah, we saw Das. It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the move. Where is she going?
She's moving.
She did a spin and then she sat back down.
Like,
Oh, so
same
she could
size
smush.
as them.
So she could smush her entire face into my clean laundry.
Gotta make it nice
Are you
and stinky.
happy?
Gotta get my smell all over it.
I hadn't put that away yet. She's so cute. She's looking at me like, did I do something?
No, baby, you're fine.
You're perfect. You're a perfect little angel. But if you bite a hole in those jeans, I will fight you. Even though you're so cute, yeah. See what? Exposed.
Aww. How the fuck am I ever going to transport this model? I mean, if you've got one of the, have you got one of the
What is
proper
that?
cases like we do? Like, you know, the big black bonking huge box that we've got? Because that's a Warhammer box that we bought for the D&D minis. Because, like, you can move those sponge bits around quite a bit. I feel like it could be definitely easily supported in there. It takes so much space. It's almost like Gamers Workshop want you to spend more money on buying boxes because they are a business.
different box plus leftover packing stuff from other packages. Own box.
I remember when I borrowed some packaging peanuts from work, literally to put my giant green dragon model in a box so I could safely transport it. That moment lives rent-free in my brain of me turning up for a D&D session with a big, just generic box, along with the mini box, just a blank cardboard box, and putting it on the side and not saying anything, and the moment someone vaguely goes over towards it, I'm like, you're not allowed to look in there. And then they're just like, oh.
Yep.
And I think in fact, it didn't get used for the first session, so I turned up with this big, massive box. It sat there all evening, and then I took it home.
Yeah.
And it didn't get used until the following session.
Horror.
That's peak D&D DM IRL.
That's the fun thing about IRL DMing
yeah,
with
that's
models.
fun IRL DMing.
I've just realized that my two vampire OCs for RPGs would hate each other. Because Amelia Lemire and Whisper would not get on.
Mm-hmm.
And weirdly, I think Whisper's the better person of the two.
Wow. Would you ever go back to Amelia?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I do chip at it every now and again.
Ooh.
It's difficult because I'm stuck in the thing I'm worst at in prose, because I genuinely just don't know how to approach it, which is transitional time, right? Because it's like I kind of know how this section's going to go based on what I rolled, and it's like this whole thing of basically the manor gets attacked by the families of all the servants that she killed, and they flee, but getting all the stages of like establishing how far Amelia goes by the end, so that the moment that the manor catches fire makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting the kind of action-y segment of her and Giselle fleeing, and then I actually don't know. I'm going to have to make up a new place, and I have to pick a new identity for Amelia, because that's part of the prompt.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of getting from A to B to B to C, etc., which is the thing I'm worst at in fiction. You'll notice that a lot of my prose is in like one scene. I'm not very good at moving from scene to scene.
Right.
Why 1,000 Year Vampire suits me, because it's like thing happens. I don't have to do all the connective tissue. Because it can go from her killing Bobby to her killing Lynette to the dinner to my Vampire the Masquerade characters are not friends. Yeah, a lot of my OCs would not get on with each other.
Yeah.
So when lightning strikes me in the ass and I bang it, yeah, those days where it just goes, beautiful. It's really irritating as well because of the 1,000 Year Vampire chapters, the one where Lynette dies chapter is maybe the best thing I've written in life. And it's like, I think part of it is trying to follow that.
Right.
Is really hard. But then to be fair, Dinner with Giselle, which is the one that comes after it, is also really good. But yeah, I'm always thinking about. We're gonna find out if people get on with Reed Galaxia. I'm still trying to work out if Charlie gets on with Reed. I think she probably does. But then to be fair, as much as I built up Charlie, it's because it's one of the things I can safely talk about because we're not going to see her for very long because it's not about her. She's the one who's going to be like, go that way.
Hello, I am necessary plot device.
Yeah. Yes, you're a very good writer.
Yes.
As someone who's read a lot of your writing. See you, Diglett.
Bye! Bye, friend. I love you loads.
Oh, yeah, that's. I got some things mixed up, but I might change it around. I need to. Now I've got a bit extra time, I'm going to do a bit of extra reading about it. I might just make it better. I also hilariously, they've been doing, because it's the last part of chapter 2, Candela 2 on tomorrow, Thursday night, they've been doing Q&As on Instagram with all the different, they're doing Instagram takeovers with all the different people on the show, and I've managed to get my questions answered by twice on two different ones, and they were both like, and one of them was with Spencer, who made the game, and it was basically like advice. It was one of many that was like advice for running Candela or like pitfalls to avoid and things, and it's actually been very helpful. I enjoy Spencer's DMing advice because specifically in relation to Candela, because a lot of it's like I've put down the it's really clear that the way that Candela, the book, is structured is just the way Spencer thinks and sets up his DMing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very transparent of like, whatever you gotta do to make that work for you, do. Yeah, mood death. You've received an important DM, apparently.
Ah! Yes, I did in fact already start. I can change though, it's fine. But like, I'll change tomorrow.
Out of context.
I'll change tomorrow. The stream
I can
is
change. I can change for you.
I can change. Yeah, the stream ends in 10 minutes, so it'd be redundant for me to start something new now. Yeah, I can change gear tomorrow. I'm fine with that.
Oh, sounds really loud. I have truly too many RPGs on the go right now.
When the dithering is just straight, shut up, Core! Dither the fucking shit out of it.
I want to go see them. She does. One second. She was just sitting sadly by the door and looking at me.
Where?
Like, free me. So you shut the door.
You came in from the outside.
Oh my god, we've got to watch more Boruto.
We do.
I will warn you, there's a short they put up today that's a spoiler.
Ah, okay.
That's like a big thing. So if you see a Boruto short, squad past it real quick.
Yep, I will. Thank you for the heads up.
It's worth not getting spoiled for. Your doggo has indeed heard of closing the goddamn door. I raised her, right? I raised her on that panic. It's Phoebe. Imagine if people we can't work now. Phoebe is younger than that album. Good.
Oh my god. Imagine.
And I get the dog ball. Tell you and try Final Fantasy IV guys tonight or wait until tomorrow. I could be convinced to give it a go tonight.
If your game is behaving.
Yeah, if Final Fantasy's behaving. I mean, it's 10 minutes till, let's find out. Breaking the art stream rules.
Hey,
It's
how
Halloween.
dare you! No video games on our stream!
Screw the rules, I don't have any money. I caught a Darkrai and now I have illusions of grandeur. I think I'm Seto fucking Kaiba. Damn, I wrote that affectionate is such a mood. I feel that about all of Thousand Year Vampire so far, to be honest. If I'm being nice to myself, there's a few things I've written like that. Unfortunately, there's also some things I've written where I'm like, damn, you wrote that? Oh, We Give Thanks. I was thinking about We Give Thanks recently. Where is that? I literally couldn't find it. Hang on. Oh my god, the Icarus Principle. I want to... there's a short story I've written in Amazius that I want you guys to read so bad, but I literally can't.
Because these spoilers.
Spoilers. It's massive spoilers. Well, not for like... Not for anything you guys are interacting with. It's to do with like the world itself.
Right.
And it's like... It does involve a character from Zal's backstory. I wrote it for a module at uni because I needed to write a fantasy short story. So I was like, well,
Yep.
I'll take an excuse.
As someone whose final major project was about a little
Malamar.
little blue wolf with white wings in a platforming game. Yep, I can relate.
Damn it.
My final major project was I basically made Spyro but put my persona as the main character.
Come on. I do, I just bought one. Oh my god, I sold it.
Ooh, curls. No.
Speed.
Speed is key. It's Dark Week. Dark types abound.
I've caught that Malamar.
Hey! That's hilarious. Oh, I didn't.
I can see it in my inventory.
She knows. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're impatient enough, you can actually refresh the little panel, and you'll see whether you've caught something before the game tells you.
Only a level 1 Malamar.
That's hilarious.
Its stats are really good though, holy shit.
She's staying away from me, she knows.
Yep. In the Pokemon AU of Oakheart, God knows what's just happened to Malra's Malamar. We've definitely talked about this, Des.
We've talked about this like 300 times, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Signed Lucario at birth.
Which Pokemon would have immortal skin? Any dragon type and all legendaries. Technically. by Imazia's law. God, sorry, I'm rereading the Icarus Principle and I'm upset again. It's so good. I will say, for anyone in the know, it's very heavily inspired by a short story by Ursula Le Guin, somewhat infamous short story called The Ones Who Walked Away from Omelas.
Had this thought with Gareth, it's just oops, all ghosts and Umbreon for the vibe.
Oops or Ghost is my whole vibe.
Yeah. See, if Tal's just like all dark type dogs and one Hisuian Zoroark.
Glory, Blaziken, Pox, Mimikyu.
I don't know why I find it so amusing that if Tian of all people is the Pokemon that I find funny, because Tian's team is oops all birds, but none of them are flying type because he's got all the fighting type birds. He has his Blaziken, he has Hisuian Decidueye, which is flying type, and he has Hawlucha, which is fighting type, and he's got Quaquaval, the Scarlet and Violet final ever Evo, which is also fighting type. So you've just got a team full of birds that are all fighting type birds.
Amazing.
And I love that Pokemon has that as a viable team.
Urshifu's a legendary?
Yes. It's one of the very rare exceptions of a legendary that can evolve. Yes, it's a fighting type legendary. Thane would have a Mudstyle. You're just saying that because horse. Thane's not a ground type.
Many people would have Mudsdale in a fantasy setting. Oh my god! And then Kid has a Zatu.
Ah, that's cute. I'm always so mean with my Pokemon critiques because I know so much Pokemon lore. It's like, no, that doesn't suit that actually. Like, shut up,
actually.
Self. Shut up, self. Don't actually people about Pokemon. Don't be that person.
I'll give you an excuse. Mew's a mythical, not a legendary.
Sorry?
Is Mew mythical, not a legendary?
It's a very common dispute thing of the Pokemon franchise. I believe the official terminology is that mythicals are legendary, but not all legendaries are mythicals.
Right.
So Mew is both a legendary and a mythical.
Understood, thank you.
It is both. Thane gets Riolu because fighting type dog evolved into steel type dog through happiness. And aura powers. I don't make the rules.
I just enforce them.
Lucario is better suited to him than Mudbustiff, I'm just saying.
Wait, I need to make a meme.
Assigned Lucario.
How quickly can I make this meme before we have to end the stream?
Go on then, make a meme about me being mean about Pokemon. I don't know what Reed would have or if they could be trusted with Pokemon. I don't know enough about them to comment, I'm sorry.
Done.
Go on then.
I sent it to you.
Time to hurt my feelings.
No. Show that to stream and then we end.
It is 11 o'clock. I should stop working on the tree. I have strong opinions about Pokemon because 90% of the time I am correct.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Love you all. Bye.
Wait, should we raid someone? Oh no.
Oh, we should probably raid.
Raid into Jesse?
Yes, absolutely. We're raiding into Jesse playing Alan Wake. Let me make sure that he's not about to end.
There's no way.
No, not with Alan Wake. That's fair.
There's simply no way.
Raid. Jesse, start.
Everyone go say hi to Jesse.
Alright, everyone go say hi to Jesse. Remember to use your lovely emotes to go express
Goodbye.
good times.
Hopefully he's getting jump scared right when we go in. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.